I'm so excited to be here with you all tonight. Sorry, Elsa, I wanted to press that a while back, but I completely forgot.
No
But
problem.
luckily, I got the recording. Hi, guys. Please, if you have questions or comments or anything right throughout this presentation, or I also almost want to call it more of a workshop, because if you've got questions, I want you to ask them. And this is now your chance. Pop it in the comment box or the chat box, and after the call, we'll definitely get to them. But yeah, I'm so privileged that I can share this with you all. Quick background of my story, and guys, write down your stories because you need a 30-second, 1 minute, and a 5-minute story. So make sure that you have your story done and dusted, and that you are really connected to your story. So my name is Amri. I've got a background as a teacher. I literally just joined Herbalife for the products. I just wanted to lose 6 kgs, and I think you all know my story. In any case, God had another plan for me. I have now time freedom. I have now have time with my little one, and if she's maybe going to come talk to me sometime in the call, I did prep her, but she's still 3, so I've got the privilege and honor to work around her and have time with her. So that is really, really amazing. And the fact that this business is willable to her one day is one of my favorite parts of this company, this generational wealth that we're creating. So what I want to talk, and I'm talking to supervisors and up here, and I want you all to get back into your supervisor's shoes, because we actually never stop being a supervisor. We actually never stop, sorry, just being that 50% who just qualified supervisor. And if we constantly stay in that position where we're there, and we I think we work harder and we work more, and then you understand your brand new supervisors that you are getting so much better. So if you're an oldie, if you're a past supervisor, or if you're a brand new supervisor on this call this evening, I really want you to go back to that moment that you qualified supervisor, and what now. Maybe you have the journey to walk still, or maybe you have people in your team that needs to walk this journey. Okay, so yes, let's go there. um, I posted a post on the supervisor group yesterday about personal development and how important that is, and I actually understood it, really understood it for the first time a few weeks ago. Yes, obviously we need to build ourselves and become a better version of ourselves, and we need all this knowledge. But I'm busy reading I Be a People Person book from John Maxwell. So John Maxwell is a motivational speaker, but also he does a lot of leadership workshops. I did 2 of his workshops this week, yeah. But this book is really good. It is a Christian book because he was a pastor as well, but it is also really focused on leadership principles and how to become a better person, actually. And we need this in our business because we work with people constantly. And I thought just to share something quickly with you guys about what I read the other day. To be successful as a leader, you need to have confidence. And that sounds so cliche, and that sounds so easy to get, but do you really have confidence? Because when I read that, my confidence took a little bit of a knock, because I wasn't performing at the level that I usually perform. And I literally sat one morning and I said, how am I going to get a customer? How do I get a customer? Guys, I'm 9 years, almost 9 years in the business, and I constantly, or there is days that I feel like that. So if you feel like that some days, or most of the time, it's okay, because we need to get ourselves better to have less of those days. Okay. Ways to become more confident. Number 1, establish your worth. Now, in his book, he said, according to God's value system. So I know what I'm worth. You guys, you know what you're worth in this company. You know your worth because Elsa, our leader, constantly tells us how amazing we are and how we know our worth. And we have that intrinsic knowing of what we're worth, and we're worth a lot. So number 1, being confident is knowing that knowing. Number 2 is do not focus on the situation at hand. Confidence is not the result of an absence of problems. So just think about that. Everyone goes through problems. Everyone goes through things. Confidence, it's not the result of an absence of problems. Victories yesterday gives more confidence for today. So obviously, when you start overcoming these situations, for example, me not knowing how to get a customer a few weeks ago, sitting there, and then I got a customer, and then I felt incredible, and I shared it in all my groups, and they said, yay, yay, yay for me. I had a victory. Sorry, and that gave me confidence for the day after that. Okay. Develop friendships with confident people. There's a reason why the people say, sorry guys, I've got these funny coughs these days in the evenings. Develop friendships with confident people. They say you have to surround yourself with, or you become the result of the 5 people you surround yourself the most. So make sure those people that you surround yourself with are confident, positive people. Put a few wins under your belt. This one actually stood out for me. Put a few wins under your belt. You need to go back to those small successes that you've had. Write them down. Remember how you felt in those. Because if you have that, then you can build on that. Quit comparing yourself to others. This is a confidence knockout. If you constantly think, oh, I'm not as good as Amri, I'm not as good as Bianca on social media, I'm not as good as this, stop doing that, guys, because this is just a confidence knocker. Find one thing you're good at and specialize in that. I know and I love online work. I love workouts with people. I get excited when I have to do it. I've got this big smile on my face. I'm passionate about it. People feel it. They are attracted to that. And that is something that builds my business. I know one of my ladies in my team, she loves rebounding. She loves it. And now she's becoming specialized in rebounding. And imagine what that can do for her business. If you love whatever, get specialized in that, because you are going to attract a group of people to that. Begin to develop knowledge of your product and people. So in Herbalife, we get a lot of product knowledge, but now it's time to become more knowledgeable about the people that you want in your circle of influence, the people you want in your business, and then you'll have an inside edge on meeting their needs. This is literally directly copied out of the book. It's not my geniusness. But in any case, I just wanted to share that with you guys, just a little bit of a nugget. You guys we are going to train a little bit on a higher level tonight. So yeah, you can have confidence in your company. Remember, Herbalife is your company. You are the brand. This is yours. What you do with it is up to you. So we've got the best marketing plan in the industry. Why? 73% gets paid back to the distributors. 73% of the money coming in gets paid back to us. That's why this company is so successful, because they invest in their highest assets. Us. Retail profit up to 50. You guys know all of this. Royalty paid on retail turnovers. Royalty roll-ups. Your bonuses. Profit shares, vacation, gifts, events, rewards. It's willable business. It's an amazing, amazing confidence booster that you can have in this product. Now, sorry, Jason, let me do this. I get too excited. So tonight we are going to focus on you as a supervisor. Do you have the correct architecture to go to your next level, and how to reach active loyalty, and then the benefits thereafter. Okay, so number one, how did you come to this level? Did you get here alone? I did. I got to supervisor alone, my lonesome self. I thought I was amazing, but obviously I didn't make any money from my team. So, and it took me much longer to get to World Team then, obviously, because then you start rebuilding completely. But that's also okay. I got through that and I finally reached Get, so that's fine. So if you also did that without a team, if you got to supervisor without a team, there's still hope for us, guys. Now it's just go at Aniville and build it towards your next levels. Did you go to supervisor with a team, with your PCs? And have you drawn out your team? Have you drawn out those circles of the little clusters that's busy forming under you? So what I want to encourage you tonight, doesn't matter where you are in your business. If you're a GET team member, if you're only a supervisor, if you're a World team member, where you're at, go take, mine's up there now, go take your paper and take all your business builders and you go write them down in your circles and write their little teams and go sit down with them and go check in with them and say, let's dive into your circle of influence a little bit deeper. And you build your little clusters under them. And then obviously you need to add a few more clusters as well for yourself, because obviously you want to reach the next levels. And how you're doing this is you're going to start hosting more tastings, inviting to more meetings. Guys, we've got October, November, December. Remember, can you remember that one year we did about 19,000 points in my team? Personal volume in Jan. Everyone think Jan is not a good month. It can be a good month if you put in now. If you put in the work October, November, December. If you put in the work now, January can be an exceptional month for you. Okay, my child is busy sick. Okay, go rewrite your name list and then start inviting them to your freebie. What are you doing free for attracting your customers? Okay, next up. So your job as a supervisor now, number one, is show up as that leader that you want to be. Show up as that leader that has confidence, that loves the products, that's shopping from their own shop. The whole family is just getting Herbalife for Christmas. You're that leader. Because remember, how you show up, your team is going to start following. Okay. Set your clear goals monthly. Know how many people. If I message you now, you Malta that's on the call, or message you now, B that's on the call. If I message you now, would you know how many members you have signed up this month, how much income you have made this month already, and what your goals are, how much volume you want to place, and who in your team is currently placing volume, and who in your team is currently going for the next level? You want to know all those little nitty-gritties. I started printing out my team and printing out their past volumes and seeing where they did what and connecting with them to ask them, listen, what happened here? Okay, amazing. You're almost at 150 points. What can I help you with? You're almost at 500. Let's work it. So that I'm not just doing this in my first line, but I'm going all my levels deep. And I'm trying, and I'm popping messages to my team as well and say, listen, this person is close to this level. This person is close to this level. Have you checked your BizWorks? Go check this, go check this. And a few more people in my team have started downloading their business to BizWorks because they saw the value in making sure that you know what's going on. Attending the meetings, getting to your next BBS. I'm so excited about the 5th of November one. I've got a few members going, a brand new one also coming. So I'm already working that meeting. Share what you do on your socials. We're on a supervisor call right now. Go post it. Oh, I qualified for this call. Go post it on your socials. People don't know what this call is all about. They don't know how you qualified. You just look legit. So post it. Tracking your income. Knowing your next level. And I'm going to help you with that now. Now, as a supervisor, your job is to create more supervisors. That's the name of the game. You want to get a customer, sign them up as a PC or distributor, work with them, and build them towards a supervisor. But a supervisor with the correct structure so that they go automatically to active supervisor, world team, active world team. Start picking up those royalties. Don't leave the money on the table. And then doing your personal development. So how to pick up your royalties? And here comes the numbers. All right. So Herbalife goes on about 2.5 all the time. And I wonder if you guys know why. They teach you with going for active supervisor how to pick up 100% of your royalties. They want you to get all the income you deserve. So that's why Herbalife teaches us, when you reach 2.5 and you've got supervisors in your team, you never ever want to go less than that, because then you're going to lose out on them and you might not re-qualify for a supervisor with your 10,000 points. I'll touch on that as well. So you want to really make sure that as soon as you smash your 2.5, you don't want to drop down from that. Okay. The reason why, let me quickly show you here. So when you have a supervisor organization, you now qualify for royalties. Then you join the royalty club. If you do only, this is now you and your team. When you supervise, it doesn't matter PPV, DLV, PC, nothing like that. It's total volume now. Obviously, you have your own PPV goals. I always have my 2000 PPV goal every single month at least, but you now have total volume. So if you have total volume, you and the members in your organization with your PCs, if you do less than 500, if you do 499, you pick up 0 royalties from your supervisor organization. If you do between 500 and 999, you pick up 1% of the full 5%. That means you get 20%. If you guys quickly make that sum, 20% of the income that you should have gotten. If you do between 1,000 and 1,499, you get 2%. And so it goes on. As soon as you reach 2,500, that means you are picking up 5%, which is 100% of your income that you should have gotten from your supervisors. All right. So here's just an example. Here you are as a supervisor, and you've got people under you. They're all supervisors. You get, let's say you're doing your 5%, you're doing your 2.5. You get 5% from this guy, 5% from them, 5% from them. And it's not just them, it's their whole organization under them as well. It's big, guys. It's big. Our organization did absolutely amazing with Alda and Surieta and B smashing their thousands and 5,000. My organizational volume jumped with about, I think, 6,000 volume points from the previous month. My check increased with 4,500 Rand just because of my supervisors going crazy. So now you guys can understand the value of why you want to start building those supervisors. And they're just doing amazing, and they're going for their own goals. I'm not even saying anything. They're just running with it because they've got their own goals and dreams that they're chasing after. I just, well done. All right. So how to reach active supervisor. So this is now for the ones who's not there yet, but also for
Hi, Coach Amaria. I'm just going to explain.
Oh, snap. Ek het 'n video gemaak met dit. Ek het vergeet ek het dit gemaak. Hoe kan ek dit afsit? Okay, ek het afgesit. Oh, snap. I made a video. But in any case, there we go. All right. So, active supervisor, you have 3 months. Alrighty? It must be 3 consecutive months, and you have to do a minimum of 2,500 volume points in each of these months. Your biggest thing is for this, you want to build. You don't just want to do your bare minimum 2.5. You want to use this opportunity to build, because you want to reach your next level, right? You don't want to just Luther by 2.5. You want to go to your 5,000s. Because if you're on this route, why not capitalize on the momentum that you're busy building? Momentum is a beautiful thing, guys. If you've got momentum and you're focused like this and things are happening, don't put off that break. Remember the pumping at the LDW, the guy said you're not stopping. You don't stop pumping up till Millionaire Team. Don't stop pumping at Get. I did, and I'm at Get now for 2 years because I stopped pumping. Now I have to start pumping again to get to the next levels. All right. So month 1, you have to do at least 1,000 PPV. That's your own goal. Okay. And then you constantly add more PCs, more distributors, more customers. Month 2, minimum of 2.5, but now obviously you want to grow. Let's say you do 2.9. You added a few more people in your structure. See, 2.5 now. as your bare minimum. This will make sure you pick up your 5% royalties. Aim to sign up new people monthly. Have your goal sheet paper. I already signed up 3 distributors this month and 1 PC. My PC almost did more points than all my distributors, so I know there's something happening there. But this is your thing. You want to track and to push yourself. When I called Elsa and said, listen, Elsa, I want to go get, she said, Amri, get yourself an A3 paper and meet me in the mall. She said, now you start drawing those circles. You need at least 10 new people. And I drew those circles and she told me, Amri, you can make it. I had confidence in myself and I did it. Now, if she tells me go sign up 10 people, I feel, goeie griet. How? But that time you didn't even think about it. Now we overthink everything. Any case, month 3, obviously minimum of 2.5, but you want to build. You want to keep filling those funnels, because what's going to start happening usually in month 3, month 4, one of these people that contributed to this volume might be becoming a supervisor and moving out of your personal volume, but going to your organizational volume, which you want, but your volume might drop a bit. So you must make sure you're constantly filling your funnel at the top. Okay, now next up.
So let's see what's next.
As I got it. Sorry guys, I completely forgot I made a video and my little face is there in the corner at the top. So if you want to go world team, you just add 1 more month of 2.5. Okay, then your world team. So world team actually is 4 months of 2.5, or you can do 10,000 volume points in 1 calendar month. So you can go for it. All right, that is next level. So now this is world team. You've done 4 months of at least 2,500 volume points now. This is a great place to be, but you don't want to stop pumping here, because I did. Because sometimes when you reach world team level, you think you are the shizness because you are very cool now, and then you lose momentum. I can tell you stories on every single level that I've reached, because every single level teaches you something. Next up is your active world team. And you don't want to take 2 years to go here as well. You don't want to follow my example, but check this out, because this is something you have to understand. Amri wants to talk twice tonight. All right, so this is something you need to understand. This is a 6-month qualification. All right, 4 of these months need to be where you do at least 2.5 for that month minimum. Can you see world team was 4 months? So if you want to build and continue building, then you can obviously, when you start with your active supervisor, you can end with your active world team in 6 months. You can do it. But then you all must remember the last one, the royalties. Okay, but let me explain. So see the green arrows? 4 months of at least 2.5. 2 of these months need to be more than 5,000 volume points. There's a more than a 5, there's a more than a 5. You can drop a little bit because it's still more than 2.5. Now, the third one, where most people struggle a little bit because their architecture is not built to the T, right, is they don't have enough supervisors yet. But check the supervisor volume. Let's say in your first month, let's say your supervisor volume is about 900, and you continue filling the funnel and moving out supervisors, and building the supervisors in your organization already. But not just building them, but building the people under them. Okay, so let's say you sign up 1 person, you can build under these people as well. Okay, and then you need to do at least 10,000 volume points in 1 month from your supervisors.
Marie, can I just say something there about building under these people? It's supporting under these people. It's not like you go sign people under them.
Yeah.
It's like they are bringing the people and you support to get those people to be activated. I just wanted to make that clear, because that might sound like you start signing people under other people, and that is something you never want to do.
Never ever. You want to sign first line. If you find the person, it's your person, you sign them first line, never ever under someone else. Yes, thank you, Elsa. I agree. because obviously you need to fill your funnel. Guys, if your funnel's not full, you're not going to pick up your check. So make sure your funnel is full. But like Elsa mentioned, you support. You help them with shake parties. You help them with tastings. You help them with maybe tracking their team with them. Make sure that they have all the tools and really know what's going on. You guys all know Alda and Surieta knew Malta and the organization. So Alda has done her 5,000 last month. Surieta under her, I'm sure she's going to do it more than 5,000 this month. So Alda already has someone, and Umulta already has someone that's doing all of these. Umulta might have her first 10,000 this month in this together, because obviously their volume count together. So obviously you don't want just one line. You want to.
So the reason why the company.
No idea hoe kom my gewore nog praat nie. The reason you want to start building is you want different supervisors in your organization, not just one, not just two, not just three. You want your 10,000 volume actually spread out through a few, with a few supervisors in your organization. This is just a representation that you can check out. There is a few supervisors right there. Just want to find the people that's not muted. There we go. Peter, Susan, Sarah, Joe, George. You can see there Joe is a builder. And there's Josh doing nothing. Guys, you're going to find those who do nothing. Remember, you sign up about 10 people, 1 or 2 of them might work. So always know that. Okay, Josh might bring you someone later, So yeah, this is just a representation. And this is not just them, it's them with their 25, 35, 42 and PCs under them. And this must happen, your supervisor volume must happen in 1 month. Okay, now, this is just the path to Royalty Club. Is everyone clear on how to reach their active World Team level? I'm not going to go back there. I did record, like you guys can see, I did record it in a short little video clip that I can share for you guys on the groups as well, that if you just want to go through it again, you're more than welcome to make notes, to maybe start drawing out your team. And if you really want to go for this level and you already have an existing team running at the moment, come sit with your uplines or with Elsa or whoever and draw out your organization. Guys, it is so good for you to draw them literally physically out and then project what they can do and project what you need for your next level so you can go start working on that. That's exactly what Elsa and Denise and all, they sat with me and said, okay, Amri, this is your current organization. They're creating about 3,000 to 4,000 volume points. You need to go create an extra 6,000. So start signing up, honey, because you need some more people. Okay. So this is just your path to your Royalty Club, up. And as soon as you reach supervisor and you have supervisors under you in your organization, then you will reach your, or start earning your royalties. Now, this is something that you need to understand and make sure that your team understands as well. The company constantly sends out emails about requalification. So it's your responsibility to go check if or when or if you're close to your qualification. Okay, check the dates. It's always from the Feb till the Jan. It's not December till Jan. Okay, because a lot of people just go check their volume, say, oh no, I'm close. Oh no, because they count in maybe December's volume and then it never counts for them. So it's February to January volume months. If you have a team of supervisors, you want to do at least 10,000 volume points in that whole year. But guys, if you're an active supervisor, you do 10,000 points in 4 months. Understand? So that's also the company, they don't want you to want your supervisors to slot out under you. I've got a lady in my team who had a very on fire supervisor under her, and that supervisor moved up now because she didn't qualify and requalify with her 10,000 volume points. And I don't want that person under me. I want that person under that person. And it's actually so sad, but you can't do anything. And it was a small little bit of volume, but it couldn't, it just didn't happen. So us as uplines, we also don't want you guys to lose out on your teams. So if you've got a supervisor team organization, make sure you requalify. If you only Yes.
Can I interrupt? It can also be done by doing 4,000 in one or over 2 months. It's not just 10,000. And this is very important at this stage of the year. So for some of you, you are not sitting on like 6,000 or 7,000 already, then it's better to go focus, get 1 or 2 or 3 new senior consultants. Remember, downline volume counts towards your requalification. So to make sure that even at the last minute, you can still keep your team. The one thing you want to do is not to quit and lose your supervisor organization. So very, very important. If you're an active supervisor, you automatically requalify. But if you are just eating the products at 50% and you've got a team down to you, make sure that you know, and it is from 1st of February until end of January. So January of this year does not count. So when you go and pull your volume report, it will show you from Jan to December, but that's not what you need to look at. You need to look at from Feb to end of Jan. So just make sure, and if you're not sure, go to your upline, come to me, come to anybody of the leaders in the team, and make sure you don't want to miss it with a few points because you didn't know. And yeah, okay, back to you. I'm sorry for interruptions.
No, thank you. Yeah, I missed out that point. It's right here, guys. You're at the bottom. Herbalife also sent us this in a mail, but check it out. Achieve 4,000 volume points in 1 or 2 consecutive months. Okay. And then it is very, very important to make sure that you do qualify. If you do not have any supervisors in your team yet, you only have to do 2,000 volume points in the qualification period to keep your 50% in your downline. Okay, guys? Good. That's done. Now you can still qualify to come to the party with us. Come on, guys. We need to fill a whole team. I must say, I had to go scuttle for seats at the previous extra because I was there alone with Elsa, but Elsa gets those fancy tables there in the front. I had to sit here at the back. It was not fun to not know a lot of the faces. So come on, guys, let's do this. I just wanted to quickly just show Surieta's volume. Thank you, Surieta. And I just want to explain this first one to you all. So you have to accumulate 15,500 volume points. Go check how much volume you've had for August, because August was a 1.5 month, which means it's your volume for that month plus a half of that volume. Okay. September was just the same. And October, we're still in October. There's 2 weeks, 10 days left, 11 days left of October. So there can still be something done. If you do a lot of points here, remember it's 1.5 for October as well. So go count your points together. If you don't know how to make these sums, come chat to us. This is one of the ways you can qualify. Or you do 2.5, 3 months in a row. Hopefully you've been doing that. And if you have someone in your organization who also did that, then you qualified. If you have someone, let me just move my face here. There we go. 2 new first line non-supervisor downlines doing 500 times 3, you're in. 2.5 times 3 and 1 map qualifier, you're in. Guys, there's so many new ways to qualify for this. But I've got something awesomer to show you. Oh, this is not awesomer, it's the same awesome. So this is for Xtrav. Are you ready for LDW next year? And it's in Cape Town, I think. I don't know, I hope so. But now, you guys, did you see how to qualify? 500 times 3. We can fill that room with the NIM team like machines. Guys, 500 PPV times 3, but it's PPV plus PC and DLV volume. DLV. Lost on DLV work. Any case, Elsa, unmute for you.
It's PPV plus plus PC.
PC, yeah.
It's not DLV. It's not
DLV.
distributors, but PC, preferred customers volume. Yeah.
Yeah, I also had it like that. Then I saw
Yeah.
DLV versus NIA. Yes, so.
Yeah.
Okay, PPV and PC volumes counted together, 500, 500, 500. And guess when the qualification period starts? October. But it doesn't stop there. Did you guys see how to qualify for the gala dinner? Check it out.
10,000 points accumulated.
10,000 points accumulated in 3 months. Julle kan dit doen. That's 3,334 points per month.
In die Kaap, big time.
Come on.
Okay.
Ons gaan party hou. Elsa gaan ons 'n limo kry. Ons moet 'n limo. Ons moet 'n
Ek gaan 'n limo kry. Ek sal 'n limo.
groot limo kry. Guys, let's qualify. Let's get our teams to qualify. And another awesome thing, the active supervisor session. Check here. Open to all supervisors and above. Us supervisors, we can get to the active supervisor session as well, who meet the LDW qualifications in the qualification period, or all the newly qualified supervisors. We can all be at the active supervisor session, and the Friday sessions are the best for me. The Fridays are next level. So have you made your decision that you are going to go to the LDW number 1? All you Joburg people, we have to fly up to you. Now you fly down to us. Lekker man, lekker. So we know all the spots here. That's super cheap. So we'll get you lekker accommodation. And it's going to be amazing. And I hope you made that decision now. That yes, I'm going to qualify. And start making sure your team qualifies so that you can get them qualified so they can start saving and they can start getting their minds wrapped around this weekend. It's all about the planning, guys. With weekends like this, I've just seen it's all about the planning, and you need at least 6 months in advance to plan for these things, for your team to accumulate little bits of money to make sure that they can go to these amazing events. Can I just tell you what happened in my organization after our LDW just now? I had Surieta there, I had Anna-Marie there, I had Alda there, Michelle there, Ansune, Humilta, Izon was, sy het kom hallo sê. But in any case, can I just tell you what happened? Anna-Marie did her first 2.5. Alda and Surieta's already world team after that. She was a supervisor there. Alda is, I think, 300 points away from world team. Alda did her first 5,000 points. But what happened at the LDW? Her belief system. All of them, they had the tools, they had the confidence, everything that happened out of that event. After that, all of them just soared like machines. So get people into these events if you want to grow your business and if you're serious about growing, then we're there. Elsa, dis al van my. I made it with 9 minutes over my time. I apologize. You know, I talk a lot.
You did a fabulous job. And guys, if you really want to change your business, you want to focus on this last 90 days, Extra is going to be great, but it's sold out. We can't get people into it anymore. So now we need to focus on February and really building. I've never seen an LDW qualification that's this easy. So if ever you could get a huge number of people into this event, they're going to deliver 500 by 3, you in the event, 500 by 3, you in Friday, 10,000 accumulated, you in the party. Oh my word, guys, let's go crazy. Let's really, this is the month to start working it, because now you do October, November, December, but then you still can catch the excitement, and the newbies can go for November, December, Jan. But that's the last time you can start is in November. So work now so that you have a momentum. And like Amma said, she started the last 90 days, did 19,000 points in that month and went get team. And from making a decision in May that year, went active world team in February that year, in May, they made a decision, started really working like crazy, and went get team by April that following year. So you can change your business completely around, or you can just look at it how other people do it, or you can be part of the momentum. We've come through a tough winter. We've come through a tough time in the business, but now it's time to paddle. This wave is lifting. Everybody's getting excited. We're going into summer. Everything's ready for you. This promotion is absolutely fabulous. So let's go do this. Let's go work like crazy with our teams, and let's change our business in the next 90 days. Thank you so much, Amo, for a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous job. I'm very, very excited.
Anytime, guys, let's do this. I'll go post those videos on the floor.
Okay. Okay, Boki.
Okay, guys.
Stop the share. Let's see the love.
Waar is julle gesigte? Ek sien vir Michelle, ek sien vir B.
Kom, show some
Let me
love.
see some
Sy het baie
faces.
moeite
Let's go make a
ingesit.
photo. We have to take a photo. Hold on. Come on, let's see
Make
photos.
sure you understand this, guys. This is your business. It's your responsibility to understand and explain to your team. Okay, let's go.
Go, ready. 1, 2, 3. Jeez, ek kan net een hartjie maak, so ek gaan nie.
Kan jy net een hartjie maak?
Ek kan nie. Nee.
Okay,
That's
bye.
your God.
Have a fabulous one. Bye.
Bye.
He's a natural.
No.